I'm back, so welcome to 2020. Alright, so I've took some time off from doing the vlogging sort of thing, just to, I don't know, sort out what I'm doing this year, to have a break, just to relax, figure out life. So I'm back here, as you can see in front of me, back baking today. So I'm going to make some Anzacs, show you how to bake them, as well as discuss what this year and what my plans are in general. So yeah, let's get it. So let's get our ingredients in the bowl first before I start talking about everything else. Alright, so first up, 1 cup of oats, quick oats, 3/4 cups of shredded coconut, 1 cup of flour, and lastly, 1/2 cup of raw sugar. And that's it. Alright, so give that a mix. From there, butter. 100 grams of butter. Throw in your 3 tablespoons of golden syrup. Alright, once this is all good, throw it in the microwave until it's nice and melted, I guess. So next up, a little bit of hot water in a glass, and throw in a tiny bit of bicarb, about that much. Throw in, dissolve it. Alright, when your butter and golden syrup look like that, pour in your bicarb. And that didn't really do much. Well, that's disappointing. Pour into the dry mix. Now you want to mix all this through, but be careful that it's probably very hot. So why am I doing YouTube and blogging and all that sort of stuff? It's a great question. So I'm setting out this year more of a fun thing, I suppose, rather than to get famous and whatever else. And I see it as an opportunity potentially in the future as like an outreach sort of thing, but for now I'm just doing it for fun. It's kind of like a bit of a memory kind of thing going on. This one's probably a bit rough getting back into it, so I'm kind of getting back into the swing of things, figuring out how to do it all. The goal this year is to get to about 1,000 subscribers, just so that, you know, kind of progressing, and it's something to, you know, aim for. So once it's all mixed, make some balls. The bigger they are, the bigger Anzacs you'll have. The smaller they are, the smaller Anzacs you have. So let me just do that. Once they're all in balls, throw them into the oven. So we've got the oven on about 180 degrees Celsius, and just leaving it in for 5 minutes, just to kind of seal it, and then we squish them down. So a bit more about YouTube. Like everyone keeps telling me, and whenever I research how to grow on YouTube and all that sort of stuff, it's very like you have to find your niche, and you get really good in your niche to progress and get that following. And as some of you may know, that niches are not my thing. I'm a bit of a jack of all trades, pun intended, but also not pun intended. So yeah, I'm just kind of rolling on that kind of saying, jack of all trades, within my YouTube channel. So yeah, no niches here. I'm not going to be kind of aiming for a niche. I'm just going with the flow, and that might come back and bite me in the ass if regarding growing and getting subscribers and all that sort of stuff. At the end of the day, you want to subscribe because I guess you like who I am and my personality. So that's what I'm going to be hopefully focusing on this year, is just, you know, this is me, this is how I live my life, this is all the cool things I'm doing, and hopefully that will be enough for, I don't know, people to stick around. So secondly, this year I've got a whole bunch of goals. I'm not really setting them as like goals to achieve for this year, but these are some of the goals that I've set for myself to achieve, hopefully in the next 12 to 18 months. So got a few fitness ones, like benching certain kilos, squatting certain kilos, deadlifting, etc. Paying off a few things, paying off a few debts, booking more PT clients, booking more weddings,
growing like businesses and that sort of stuff. Looking at modelling also as another business side. A few little things like learn how to kickflip, learn how to backflip, go scuba diving more. But that's what my year looks like. It's pretty jam-packed, everything from one end of the spectrum to the other. So I'm really looking forward to it actually. Alright, so the 5 minutes is up. So just bringing them out, then just spatula, squish them down. So that's what they look like. So from there, throw them back in. The longer you put them in there, the harder they'll become. So if you like hard Anzacs, then maybe 15 minutes. I'm going to throw them in for 10 because I like them a little bit softer than rock hard. Yeah, but it's kind of just test them. They will cool. As they cool, they do become harder. So if they look soft when you pull them out, don't be fooled. They will harden up a little bit further. And the last thing that I'll talk about today, I sent out some questions on Instagram, like for people to ask me questions. You know, if they had any questions for me to answer during this vlog. A few good ones actually. What's the vision board looking like these days? A 2-level gym / studio. Straight to it. Yes, actually. A 2-level gym / studio is actually still on my vision board. That's a big dream that I have planned. It's going to be a very expensive one, but I'm believing that Jesus or God's going to kind of supply everything that I need for that. But I'm very excited for that. I've got kind of all the floor plans already done, but yeah, I can't say much more. Apart from the other vision board, there's a lot on it. Growth in my businesses. Trying to do a bit more surf photography this year. Try and get the ball rolling with that. Selling images and stuff. Modelling, as I've mentioned. Just boards. Bring the just boards back. Start making skateboards. I guess also progressing with the Just Ride crew. So that's something that's been on my heart for a few years. So just getting the crew together, making space for that. I guess and growing as a leader to, I suppose, lead that in a way that I feel that is, I guess, beneficial to other people. Alright, another question. What does a day in the life of Jack look like? I wake up at 4:30 AM. So generally Monday to Thursday, this is the day that I'll do. Is PT. I'm setting aside until 7 AM PT. Then I'm aiming to go out for a surf after breakfast. Then I get back. It's kind of miscellaneous work, business work, sometimes TV, YouTube, till like around lunchtime, which is 12:30. I hit the gym myself. I go train. Afternoon is kind of not scheduled anything at this stage, just going with the flow, so if jobs come up I can go to do it. And then in the evening, Monday through to Thursday, I'm doing PT again from 5 PM to about 8 PM, so that's classes and one-on-ones and that sort of stuff. And then I'll just watch a bit of more TV. So I'm very chilled life at the moment, which I'm not mad about. I kind of enjoy having a lot of free time on my hands so that if anything comes up I can take it. I'm always available if friends want to hang out. Yeah, it gives me a lot of time to, I guess, enjoy the little things in life. It's good. I like it. I always wanted to live a non-busy lifestyle, and I'm pretty much there. Another question was, and this will be my last one, what's your favourite quote? Not sure if I have a favourite quote. I suppose a quote, it's not really a quote I suppose, is to be... Hello Siri, I wasn't talking to you.
Could you try?
No, shush. Yeah, so my quote that I'm trying to live my life by regarding all this, big stuff that I'm believing for, is to be God-made, not man-made. And that's, I suppose, a big thing in what I'm trying to achieve in my life, is to be God-made, not man-made. The idea behind that is to have grace over grind, so I can grind and grind, work 50 hours a week to get the money to buy a big house and buy a boat and all that sort of stuff. But for me, it's not fun, it's not enjoyable. I don't want to be working endless hours to earn money to then buy things that when people say, oh, that's amazing, then I get the praise for it. So I'm trying to live a life or a mentality in my life that when I get all these things in my life, such as a gym and a few other things which I'm not going to mention just yet. Yeah, so at the end of the journey, and people come to me like, how do you have all this stuff? Why do you have all this stuff? And the only the only thing I can say is it's a blessing from God, and that's kind of what I want my testimony to be. So I suppose it's a quote in a way, but it's also how I'm trying to position myself for my future. Anyway, there you go. And I'm pretty sure the Anzacs done, so let's go have a look. Alright, so there you go. Thumbnail. This is actually my mum's recipe, so shout out to you, Mum. You're the best. 10 minutes seems to be perfect for my ones. It's still a bit hot. So if you make them at home, hopefully they taste just as good. These ones are pretty damn delicious. But yeah, anyway, thanks for tuning in. Keen to be back. Keen to see where this year takes me. And yeah, let's just have some fun with it. But thank you for watching. And yeah, I'll see you soon.